Good morning, all. The Haiti teams is glad to present why we need great teachers. This has been conceived as a presentation to Parliament's Education Commission. Human capital is essential to economic development. Sustainable Development Goal number 4 requires that we ensure inclusive and quality education for all and promote lifelong learning. The 2018-2021 strategic plan for the International Teacher Task Force on Teachers for Education 2030 states that education is a fundamental human right and a public good for children, youth, and adults all over the world. Learning is the path to engage actively in society, make informed choices, and better use of opportunities. Getting the right knowledge, skills, and values allows them to be respected by others and to enjoy healthy and fulfilling lives. Qualified, motivated, and empowered teachers play a central role in this provision. For the particular case of Haiti, the standards for teachers training are those adopted more than 30 years ago. They are not aligned with the necessity of high goals for a really performing school system. What is the situation of the teacher dimension in Haiti? Teacher gap in Haiti is both qualitative and quantitative. Quantitatively, we have 28,000 preschool teachers, 94,000 elementary level teachers, and around 38,000 secondary and third cycle of fundamental school teachers. Fundamental schools include grades from 1 to 9. We know that 62% of the school teachers have the basic skills for that level. For the primary level, less than 50% of the teachers are qualified. There is no reliable data for secondary level. The National Strategy Document for Education for All estimates that the teacher training system should graduate 4,000 new teachers every year in order to satisfy the needs for qualified teachers. Moreover, there is also a need to change the selection of teachers in a way that allows to retain them in the profession. How did we get there? We get there because, we already said it, there was no revision of teacher training standards within the last 30 to 35 years. There was also a high level of demands for new teachers, 3,000 to 4,000, 1,500 new teachers in secondary. And the third reason, there is a low level of involvement for school principals. And fourth, there is a definite lack of incentive to attract the best students in teacher training centers. What would be our proposal? Our proposal would consist of 4 points. The first one is to adopt a new set of high-level standards for teacher training in accordance with the high goals for the students. Those standards will include, in particular, scripted approaches, especially for reading and math, content mastery, classroom management, and peer collaboration, notably in the form of communities of practice. The second part of our proposal would be to establish a continuous professional development system. This will include the development of communities of practice, both within the same schools or by regrouping teachers from several neighboring schools. The third level of our proposal would be the empowerment of school principals through leadership programs and by granting those principals with more autonomy in the management of the school unit, especially in the area of human resources management. The fourth dimension of our proposal would be to establish financial incentive to attract the best candidate to teacher training school. This has been emphasized by Jaime Saavedra in Peru, and this also has been a practice from France 40 years ago. And more than 60 years ago, there was even a system to attract graduates from secondary education by giving them some scholarship and to support them during their secondary studies. This being said, what kind of evidence did we use to arrive at that? What did work? We saw that about that standards, including the 4 dimensions of point 1, according to Moued, Shijoke, and Barber, in How the World Must Improve School System to Keep Getting Better, published in London by McKinley in 2011, the use of those 4 dimensions were positively evaluated. The use of scripted methods, especially for reading and math in early grade, has been evaluated when the scripted literacy program in Mumbai, which provided storybooks, flashcards, and child library, as well as instruction for teachers specifying the activity in which these should be used and when, has positive effects on child literacy. This has been reported by Hay, Linden, and MacLeod in 2009. The use of continuous professional development, notably through communities of practice on the model of Ontario, where finding and sharing outstanding practice among teachers has been reported by Levin in 2012. There are also findings for the efficacy from the Japanese lesson study or the Cuban Colectivos Pedagógicos reported by Luque in Great Teachers. For the school empowerment of school principals empowerment, evidence could be found around Chile, Chicago, and Finland, where it has been shown that by granting more autonomy to school principals and by giving them some leadership tools, there was a positive effect on the overall functioning of the schools and the results of the students. Will it work in Haiti? We think so. But for that, we would need to get broad stakeholders' consensus. We'll have also to get a comprehensive reform of teacher training and teacher empowerment over the next 7 years. We will also have to be able to contextualize the finding that we have by running systematically pilot, and after we had them, using the results and the lesson learned, we should have to scale up very rapidly. So this is the condition on which we would base our use of dimension to improve the situation of education in Haiti. Finally, we have to talk all the team that work around that great course, that great experience, because this was wonderful and very, very, very fulfilling for all of us. Thank you. This presentation was prepared by Jean-Gaspard Desruisseaux, Jackson Joseph, Harold Narcisse, and myself, Guy Serge Pompilus. Thank you very much.